Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to my FIFA World Cup 2018 in Russia series. This is episode 11 now, and if you missed last episode where it was Germany versus Mexico, go and check it out and wait until the end of the match where you'll see, I would say, one of the contenders, but I think it'll be struggle to be beaten by just how crazy it was for goal of the tournament. That it could really happen. But anyway, let's get into this game. It is Brazil versus Switzerland, and like I've said a few times this series, Brazil are a team, but I'm very much looking forward to using because I think they are one of the favourites, and they've got such a sick team. Looking at the two kits, Brazil's home kit never really changes, and honestly, I don't want it to change. It's like iconic. The yellow, the blue, the white, and even like the green on it as well. It's just very iconic, and I do love it. The away kit I do kind of like. It's got like some stars on it, a bit like just some nice shapes. But we are going to be using our iconic home kit, and they are against Switzerland, who have a kind of weird home kit in a sense that there's like a lot happening in like the patterns on it. I don't know what that is on the like left hand side shirt. Obviously, there's a Puma badge, and then they've got the Switzerland like flag. But I don't know what like the thing on the left is, and I don't know what the things on the like the sleeves are. One of them's a World Cup, but I don't actually know what the one on the other side is. And the away kit's just pretty boring. But anyway, enough talking about kits. Let's have a look at the team of that we're going to be using, and yeah, it's not bad, is it? Let's start at the back. We've got Alisson, who's had a very good season with Roma, linked to Liverpool, but it's looking unlikely at this stage that it's gonna happen, which I'm kind of fine with. Obviously, on the bench, I've got Edison, who's had a very good first season at Manchester City. The back four of Danilo, who's been second choice really at City this season, but it seems like he's starting. Marquinhos, obviously, the rise of him at PSG has been insane. Miranda's still 87 rated, that's brilliant. And Marcelo, who's like probably the best left back, like one of my favourite left backs at least. In CDM, we've got Casemiro. Centre mids, we've got Paulinho and Renato Augusto, who probably I might change out actually. Let's have a look, see what options we have in a sec. On the right hand side, we've got Coutinho, who plays more predominantly left, but for Brazil he plays more on the right, which I'm kind of fine with because we've got Neymar on the left, and then up front we've got Gabriel Jesus. But I think I'm going to bring on Firmino at half time, depending on how well that Jesus does. But let's have a look at these centre mids. So we've got Fred, who has just joined Manchester United. I could give him a go. I think I'm going to start Paulinho and Fernandinho in centre mid. Even though two CDMs, I'm kind of fine with it. Got Douglas Costa, who I can bring onto the bench instead of Augusto. I just don't really think I'm going to be using him. But look at the options that they had, and like Fabinho, he's not going to the World Cup. David Luiz is down here as well. Dani Alves. Actually, you know what? I might actually just use Dani Alves instead. I just think that's just the better option. Anyway, let's get into this. I think I just read that we're at the Rostov Stadium. So it's all of these ones we've been to before. Rostov-on-Don is the city that it's in. And again, it's one that's just been built for the World Cup. So it's brand new. But anyway, let's get into this, and I can't wait. Even though it's Switzerland, and oh, so that's actually the Switzerland badge, and then I've got the flag on the other side. Because I was thinking the flag seemed very basic for the actual crest. So that's very interesting. If you can hear a dog in the background, I do apologise for that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Even though it is Switzerland, and I've got some good players like Shaqiri, like Xhaka, players like that, I still expect Brazil to walk over Switzerland. I see them walking over most teams in the World Cup, including the likes of like Spain, Portugal. I think they're so much better than those. I think Germany could be a real test for them, as would like Belgium and stuff. But I think they could walk over England. I think France, Brazil would be like the most iconic of finals if it was to happen. But I think, like I've said for quite a while now, I see the final being Brazil versus Belgium. I really can see that. So it'll be interesting to see. But I want France to get far as well. I'd like Spain, Portugal, England, and those two get far as well. But we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, gone past the national anthems now. They are going to be shaking each other and saying, "Oh, we've got Jan Sommer, we've got Lichtstein, who's just signed for Arsenal on free transfer. That's Unai Emery's first signing as Arsenal, the new boss since Arsene Wenger has left, which I'm still getting my head around. Like, he's a legend, and ever since I've been a football fan, he's been at Arsenal, and I'm not going to get into that, but let's get into the lineups. I've already gone through Brazil's, but I think the key ones that you should look out for in this game are, at the back I'd say Marcelo. In midfield I'd say Casemiro could be a solid player in CDM, and that front three speaks for itself. But Neymar, I'm expecting him to do well, because even though we haven't seen Ronaldo play very well so far, we have seen Messi play pretty well. He started his campaign with a goal against, I can't remember who Argentina were against now, but looking at the team, there was obviously Xhaka just then, there's Shaqiri. On the bench I've got Mbolo, who could be a good option off the bench, and I saw Johan Giroud. Oh, Giroud, not like Olivier Giroud, but anyway. We are about to kick this game off, and it is Brazil versus Switzerland. Last game you saw Germany versus Mexico, which was like a decent game. This one you've been treated to yet another one. And here's Neymar straight away. That pace is frightening. That is absolutely frightening. Got that 5-star skills. Maybe I might try and whip out some skills, because it is Neymar, who's probably one of the most ultimate showmen right now in world football. I'd say more so than like the likes of Messi and Ronaldo. Like, Neymar just plays with a huge smile on his face, as does Messi, to be fair. Ronaldo less so. He's a bit more serious, but I like that because it takes it serious and it works out for him. Got Coutinho, obviously at Barcelona now. Good ball through to Jesus. Oh, I tried a bit of a chop because I thought it was a bit too tight of angle to have a shot. Maybe I should have had a shot, see what would have happened, but let's see what happens now. So we've got Paulinho, who's had a very good first season at Barcelona, which we still see as a surprise, considering he was a reject at Tottenham. Got Coutinho, whips it to back post. It's actually hit Neymar and gone out for a goal kick. So Jan Sommer to take. Marcelo's all day long, that is, against Shaqiri. Shaqiri's small. Okay, Jesus gets it to Marcelo. Can he get it to Coutinho? It looks like there might have been a handball in there because there was an advantage, but Sommer saves it anyway, so it's irrelevant. Okay, I do think at the moment Neymar's playing a bit too wide, but obviously at half time I will be changing the formation stuff up a bit. But Paulinho's come out, he's done very well. Can he pick out Neymar on the left wing? Yes, he can. Oh, that trickery, but I think it was Granit Xhaka then that just stopped him in his tracks. What a tackle that is from Marquinhos. Okay, Gabriel Jesus. Fernandinho to Coutinho. Fernandinho. Good ball. No, it isn't. It's going to go out for a throw in to Switzerland. Switzerland at the moment dealing with that attack. But I do honestly believe in the second half, once we go a bit more narrow, then they'll struggle. Because I think it's just too wide. Like, Coutinho should not be that wide, and neither should Neymar really. Because, and in the World Cup you'll see that they won't be like that, because they like to cut in. Especially Coutinho likes to be on the inside forward position. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Granit Xhaka mugged by Marcelo. Okay. See what's gonna happen. Shaqiri. Okay. Jesus. Can I get out to Coutinho? Dani Alves. Coutinho. Got a playing advantage right now. Coutinho cuts back. Can he get it to that back stick when Neymar is? But Lichtsteiner does very well. Okay, who's getting a yellow card here? Steven Zuba. Right, what can happen now? I'm going to go near post. Oh, it looks like it was Paulinho that went for the overhead kick then. Okay, Miranda tried a cheeky flick then, but it didn't really come off. And we are approaching that halfway stage, and this game, I'm not surprised because every team's first game, I need to get used to the team's first. But that is a brilliant ball by Gabriel Jesus to Coutinho. Can he get a little dink up? And it looks like Neymar. Oh, it's just wide with a header. That is so unlucky. That is Neymar's first real chance of the for Brazil in this World Cup. Would I be surprised if this is going to end a draw? Not at all, because anything can happen in a World Cup, and I like that anything can happen. Coutinho against Ricardo Rodriguez. Right, Neymar. No. Is it going to be sent through? No, Marquinhos does well then. Oh, but Dismali gets it back. And he's through. And Alisson saves when you need him. He hasn't had much to do in this half, but when you do need him, he helps out. So here's a break, but I think it's going to be half time. Yes, it is. It is going to be 0-0 going into the half time break. Obviously, Switzerland will be the happier of these two sides, and considering the other game in this group was a 1-1 draw as well, it doesn't really change much. But anyway, let's have a quick look at what we can change in this game. And I've got a couple of ideas of what could happen. Actually, let's put him a striker. I know I just bent it to the side a bit, but I'm going to change this formation. I'm going to take Paulinho off. I'm going to put Coutinho in cam. I think it is just his favoured position, and bring on Willian. And I'm going to bring on Roberto Firmino for Gabriel Jesus. So the front three is going to be Neymar, Firmino, Willian, with Coutinho just behind. And then you've got two good CDMs in Fernandinho and Casemiro. I think that should see Brazil to getting a win. It's just how I play. It's just a formation I really like. So I would like to know if anyone just wants to leave a comment in any video saying what's your favourite formation to use, what sort of players do you like to use in your team, what sort of style do you play, because I've been using kind of the same style for every game so far because it's just how I play. But we'll see. Oh, very good defending now from Coutinho. Anyway, let's get it on the break. Oh, Xhaka versus Fernandinho there was good. I'm going to go ultra attacking because Brazil need this goal. And with the pace of Willian, it probably is going to come. Oh, I had to. It's Neymar. It is Neymar. He's got to. He is the talisman of this team. He is like the hero. He's like the guardian angel of Brazil now. So he's got his first goal. And you can see that the Brazil players are going mental because it is the goal that is giving them the lead. It was coming, to be fair, I think. And like I said, once I changed the formation that I love and use very well, then it was just a foregone conclusion, I think. And I had to just square it because it's Neymar. I think in real life, if they was in that position, I don't think Willian would be. I think he would have passed as well. But Shaqiri with the equaliser straight away. I think I just lost a bit of concentration there. But Shaqiri, he's the one player you don't want to give half a yard just so he can blast it, and he has hit it. He's replied in brilliant fashion to hit that into the top corner. Brazil on a high from scoring and then just deflated straight away, brought back down to earth, and this game has just come alive, and it has seemed to do so in the second half just because I get used to the teams, and I just think it's better. But here's Neymar. He's picked the ball up. Oh, he's gone for a killer. Maybe I should have passed, but Neymar, it could look for glory quite a bit. But anyway, let's see what happens from this. Nice low ball in, but Shah gets it away. I think that's Fernandinho. Can you bring it down? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think that's Willian. Yes, it is. Let's go back out wide. Looks like Marcelo's out on this right hand side at the moment. Got Coutinho. What can you do? He's the little magician. Okay. Got Coutinho again. So that's Firmino to Neymar. Oh, got a bit of skills in his skills to pay the bills. Comes to Coutinho. He hits it. Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide. Brazil looking to take the lead again. We are in the last quarter of this game, and it's been a brilliant game in the second half more than the first. But wow. Okay, got Firmino now. Get it to Neymar. Back to Firmino. Can he get it back to Neymar? Yes, he can actually. And I was just trying to jostle by pressing circle once, but it turned out he had the ball anyway. Oh, Coutinho tried to get it off Xhaka. Xhaka's done well there to marshal that. Is he going to get the foul? Let's play on. Miranda. To Willian. To Firmino. Neymar. Casemiro. To Firmino. To Willian. Can he get in across? Who's at the back stick? It's Neymar. No! Oh, Brazil are pushing, and this is how I expect Brazil to play. Very quick passing football. Oh my god. What a game this has turned out to be. Switzerland are hanging on, and this is giving Switzerland like brilliant hope of getting through, which I expect them to do anyway. Ooh, Dani Alves doing very well there. Okay, now can we break again? Got Neymar. What a ball that is. Gone out wide too. Dani Alves, can you get it under control? No, you can't. Ricardo Rodriguez does brilliantly then. Can we get the ball back? No, Diaz Marley's done very well. And Shaqiri's away. But Marquinhos, no, he's won it back. He's gone down the line. We're approaching the last 5 minutes of the game, and it could be anyone's game. Marcelo. Okay, it should be away now. There we go, there we go, there we go. Got Neymar. Back to Fernandinho. Hasn't really got options right now. He's been hustled and harried. I don't know who number 2 is, but wow, 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 wow. I forgot to say Mbolo's on. And Mbolo's through! No, it's not going to happen, surely! What a shot. But what a save by Alisson. This game, it's added time, and it's a corner to Switzerland. Xhaka is going off, weirdly. What's the point with 1 minute to go? And Barami's come on. Okay, is the counter here now? Zuba. What a goal! What a goal to win it for Switzerland! Who saw this coming? Wow. Oh my god. What a goal. It's got to be said. What a goal by Zuba. That is top bins, upper echelon. You can say what you want. That is just world class. Alisson can't get near it. That is perfect top left. Oh my god. He's broken Brazilian hearts. Steven Zuba. Wow. Take a bow. Take a bow. And that's going to be the end of the game, surely. There's no coming back from that. And it's all over. Switzerland have beaten the favourites in my eyes. Oh my god, Neymar is unhappy, but they still got a chance because they realistically they should easily beat Serbia and Costa Rica. So, but Xherdan Shaqiri and co should be very, very, very happy with that. What a game! That, for me, that's game of the tournament so far. What a shock as well. That's the biggest shock we've seen. I'm not even mad, and I was controlling Brazil. Like I did say, Brazil have the ability to walk over Switzerland. I did stay an ultra attacking, and I did say that it could bite me in the arse. But what a game! Let's have a look at the stats. Brazil, for all their dominance, really at times, they only had 7 shots, 2 on target, whereas Switzerland were a bit more clinical, to be honest. Bit more possession by Brazil, and who was man of the match overall? I don't think Neymar managed to get it, but some real heroes in that team. Zuba getting only 7.5, even though he got the winner. Xhaka only got 6.8, I just noticed, which is kind of unfair considering what they won the game. Plus, yeah, I thought he played well. Brazil are actually bottom of Group E right now, but with 2 games to go, I expect him to get through. All realistically, Switzerland need to do is just win one of the last two games, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, guys, what a game that was, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, leave comments of like just what your thoughts are on that game. But until next time, guys, goodbye.